Christmas and movies usually go hand in hand. You know, it's always a pleasant experience when one of the only things that's open on Christmas is to head to the theater and watch one of your favorite movies. And again, it could be an awesome experience to make light of the day and enjoyable, unless you pick a bad movie. And that's kind of what I did. I had went over to the theater to check out the new Anaconda out of curiosity. I had a great cast. We had Paul Rudd, Jack Black, Danny Newton, Steve Zahn. Funny group, right? Entertaining group. Along with the gorgeous Daniela Melchior. Melchior. It looked like a fun movie. Looked like it could be entertaining. Here's my spoilerish review. It was not. The premise of the movie is basically that a group of friends all used to make movies when they were younger. One's a director, aspiring director, another one's an aspiring actor, Jack Black and Paul Rudd. And then they decide to, of all things, reboot the Anaconda movie. So it's meta. It's very meta. And it should be, again, the premises of a good movie, right? Or at least entertaining. Oh my God, this had the potential to be so much fun and it just was not. The cast, again, great. And there were some funny moments, but to the level, not to the level it should have been. It took forever for us to get through the first act. The second act dragged ass too. And then third act was a little entertaining. It wasn't too bad. You know, what I was expecting out of this was some fun with some horror. That's the way it was pitched. Not horror, but, you know, as scary as Anaconda can be. And let's take in light that a lot of us are fans of the original movie only because it was so bad it was good. You had John Voight with a terrible voice. You had Ice Cube being Cube. And then you had the gorgeous J-Lo, right? And that's probably the majority of the reason everybody went. And the movie itself was, yeah, that was the magic of that one. This one just doesn't pick up the space. Essentially what I feel like they were trying to do is grasp what 21 Jump Street did, which they did fantastically, but I just couldn't get there. It was really a lot on the nose, but even the Anaconda parts that were supposed to be intertwined through the movie, it fell flat. Like a lot of that was just rushed. So many opportunities to kind of stretch that part also. The comedy was okay, but the majority of it fell flat. Yeah, there were some laugh out loud moments, but not enough to carry the movie itself. And there were a lot of pleasant surprises. Again, not enough to carry the movie. It's pretty unfortunate. I had high hopes, or some hopes, that this would just be, again, something along the lines of 21 Jump Street where I could go back and rewatch it. I will not be rewatching this one. And I say tread carefully if you go forward and watching this. Honestly, wait for it to hit the sub services. I probably wouldn't pay for it at the theater if I was you. But if you've seen it, please let me know down below. I give it a solid 1.5 out of 5. Let me know what you think down below. Till the next Lord, my nerds. Appreciate you.